Hi Aries, welcome back for your soulmate video. Those of you who are new, welcome. The others of you, thank you for coming back again. And if you are wanting an emergency booking, yes, during the silly season, I will be available. The link is below. Now, also what I'd like to say is have a very happy Christmas and a very merry New Year. It's a new one. It's a bit like saying brunch, really, isn't it? Okay, when you've been saying this enough, you totally understand. Regardless, have a very Merry Christmas, guys. Now, I have pulled the energies for your soulmate. Now, you guys got an additional card. I'll read that at the end. I've also pulled the energies of, but depending on which element you're directly dealing with, I have additional messages for you in that. Now, your crowning energy moving into December, Aries, is very interesting. It may be that you're feeling a bit triggered, okay? So it could be directly relating to your soulmate energy, or just in general, you're feeling kind of triggered. Some old frequency is coming up where it's not a kind energy, okay? It's not a kind energy at all. So it may be physically you're just feeling a little bit grumpy and down, or you're getting to a point where you're feeling people have got it in for you and you're clashing. There's a clash of clans going on, I'm hearing. But whatever is happening is, I feel people are trying to pull you back from moving in a direction. There might be jealousy, which is interesting because new opportunities are at the heart of the matter. It may be, what if you've left, you're moving towards your soulmate, who you feel is the best for you. You've got a new opportunity in the heart of the matter. Now, what is happening, this can be an older person in a sense of an old frequency of someone you've directly dealt with before, or that is the person you're leaving to be with a soulmate. However this is going to relate. But there is healing involved, okay? It is an ending of an old cycle and moving into a new. There also is moon energy here. So it might have been like changes that you have been undergoing during the time. Also, be mindful that in January we have a total eclipse. That's going to transform things. So if there's a delay, but your higher self is knowing that you're moving away from nasty energy into a soulmate connection that you feel is correct for you, then understand that, you know, some of that transformative frequency can shift over into January, and we do have an eclipse happening then, especially since it's really coming through on the cards. You've got two energies between the sun and the moon. Now, happily ever after is coming through for you guys. So it's like I was blind and now I'm awake. And it's like I'm tired of all these clouds. I'm walking away from them. I'm walking into the tunnel and I have direct knowledge of what wasn't kind and what is. Look at the stark contrast. It's like I'm walking towards that. I'm walking away from the darkness and into the light. Moving away from that frequency is going to help give you a detox as well. So if you feel a deep connection to a soulmate energy, this will be a very deep connection. If you feel you had to leave someone behind, it's more that it can also just be the mindset, what happened in the past, to a point where you're moving forward. But it is leaving a negative frequency behind, be it a person or a frequency. Finances are going to get back on track, but I'm hearing this isn't about money. This is about you realizing you're more than money, and money will flow as you are in love and as you are at peace. Some of you, I'm seeing the letter A for a name. Just an additional message. It's going to give you peace of mind, having this person in your life, being able to wear your heart on your sleeve, being able to be yourself. Okay, the additional message is, what is making you feel safe, what isn't? Now, the interesting thing is, you may have got accustomed to nasty energies. And so, because you were so used to it, you weren't used to You weren't here. So moving forward, if you get triggered and go, am I doing the right thing? If you could handle the dark, you can handle the light, but the light feels more risky because it's worth something. So you're having an acknowledgement that this is really worth it and it's scaring you. Earth energies dealing with the Aries. This person feels like when they're with you, they shine. They see this about you. They also see that you're transforming. They're really wanting to know more about you. You know, even if you've been together with them for a long time, it's like really wanting to see the new you inside. And they're like floored. They're like, you've changed overnight. They're really surprised because they know that you were carrying something with you at an emotional level, and what's happened with you it's like it's like an onion peeling the layer away, and bang, suddenly, you know, they're seeing the light in the color of the onion. It's bright white, and it's like seeing this shine coming from you. Obviously smelling better. Okay, air energies dealing with Aries. Okay, they haven't changed their mind about you. They really, really dig you. They really dig you. But they really are old-fashioned, and they want this done the right way. They also know you're incredibly old-fashioned. Aries old-fashioned? Yes, Aries are old-fashioned. But not in a boring way. In a, let's get it balanced, but let's have fun. They're being brave at dealing with you, okay? And I don't know why. I feel like I'm hearing the song I'm Burning Up. It's like with you, they feel some sort of way. They feel different. No one's going to be the king or the queen in this situation. It's like no boss. It's like a very equal connection between you and this air sign. They're a bit nervous because they were in the dark about how you felt in some shape or form. And they're kind of dumbfounded. They want it, don't get me wrong, they do want it. They're just a bit floored at, wow, okay, I didn't know you saw me that way, or I didn't know you felt this way, or I didn't think you'd change as much as you freaking have. That's what I'm hearing. Fire signs. They're like, okay, something's changed. This can be on both sides, or it can be on one side, the partnered energy or you, but some sense of change has come in. They're also not chasing their tails anymore. It may be that they used to chase you. They're not chasing. They're letting things go with the flow, and they're following. So they're like, what's to be is going to be. All these songs keep coming to mind. Must be something connected to your Zodiac sign this month. Maybe hearing a lot of songs on the radio and connecting the songs to the way you're feeling in an element, in a moment. Not even worried about, you know, any 3D situations, or don't feel you're going to need to fight with this fire sign. So how do I put it? Both of you, I feel I'm being shown, have gone through something similar and they can relate. So the guards are down. But they're aware that someone has done wrong by you, or you're aware that someone's done wrong by them, but it's a big story. So if you share that information together and you know what I'm talking about, that's the connection. Might be some of them, you know, were in the Justice Department, or they had an ex that was a Libra, so they can directly relate in some shape or form. Weird message. Okay. Okay, the water signs aren't feeling as great. They're in. They're just a bit more reserved. Then it might be they feel they're in the deep end with you, but they are deeply falling in love with you. But they're not leading. You're leading the way, and they're like, okay. But then they're not feeling it's a natural flow. They're feeling it's going very quickly. It's moving very fast, or it's moving too slow. But I feel more fast than anything. try and get some additional messages. They're being very private. They're holding their cards close to the chest. You'd like to know more of how they feel. I feel you intuitively know, but whatever's changed in your life moving into this frequency, can't even be that you were with them and suddenly you've changed and they're like, okay, I'm going for this right after you've changed, and hey, it's interesting. And they feel you're taking the lead in some sense of transformative period over them. They do love you. They might just show it in a different way, I'm being told. They do everything backwards or upside down. But they do feel you're the one. The one. They're holding that in. They're not showing it. But they do feel you're the one. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Again, if you are needing a booking, the link is below. Also, keep safe over the silly season. Please drive carefully. Love and light to your family. And I will see you during the live sessions on YouTube.